Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2016-17 LSC Online Media Day for the Lone Star Conference. I'm Zach Barnes here with head coach for West Texas A&M, Tom Brown. Coach, how are you?
Doing good, Zach. How are you?
Doing well, Coach. Well, the polls are out, and right now you guys are sitting in the number 4 spot for the preseason conference poll. And what do you think about that?
Yeah, you know that the polls are polls, and it doesn't really matter this time of the year. It's nice for those teams that are ranked pretty high. It's kind of a feather in their cap, so to speak. But, you know, when I was doing the poll, there was 6, 7, 8 teams that I think could win this conference. It's going to be that wide open, I think. There's a lot of turnover from the teams that were very successful. You know, we've got 5 new guys basically coming in. We had 2 kids redshirting, and then we had brought in 3 players. So, you know, there's a lot of change in each team, and it's how teams come together and play at the end of the season will kind of determine the conference. And
going through the past week or so of training camp, and you said you have some new guys. I know you're pretty excited about some of them.
Yeah, we've got Skylar O'Laughlin is a senior for us. He's a 1-year player, and we've never really taken a 1-year guy, but I actually, you know, Coach Gove, myself, we recruited Skylar 6 years ago. And long story short, he played for us at Winona State. Great kid. And he kind of got it was a little bit of a tough deal for him. He got hurt his junior year and then never played his senior year. So he had 1 year of eligibility, and we were lucky enough to recruit him and get him down here. And hopefully he finishes up school this year. If not, he's going to stick around, finish up school next year. And he's got 1 year for us, and hopefully he can do some damage on the inside. He's a big kid, he's 6'11", and plays with a lot of emotion. So he's going to be a lot of fun to have. Drew Evans from Chicago, Illinois, 6'3", freshman, and then Jordan Collins, 5'11", freshman from Houston, Texas. So those guys, they're a little behind right now. They're freshmen, and the guys that we have back are farther ahead than they were a couple years ago. So that's a good thing. I think the program is starting to develop, and you know, it's a big compliment for our guys to be ranked 4th that high in this conference. It's you know, hopefully we can live up to that.
And Coach, when you talk about how strong the Lone Star Conference is, yeah. I mean, what's it like for you guys playing in the LSC?
Well, you know, if you're one of the top 4 or 5 teams, you got a chance to make the regional. And the last 2 years, the 2 teams from our conference were in the Sweet 16 playing to go to the Elite 8. And so that speaks volumes right there. And then, you know, it's something that night in and night out, you have to play well or you're going to get beat. You cannot go, I don't care where you go, Kingsville, Eastern, Cameron, our place. If you don't play well, even if you're maybe a little better than another team, you're going to get beat. It's just that tough. There's some travel in our conference that's tough to overcome. And then just the physical play in our conference is very, very tough.
Well, Coach, I'd like to thank you for joining us and good luck this season.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 2016-17 Lone Star Conference Online Media Day for the upcoming basketball season. Again, Zach Barnes here with West Texas A&M junior David Chalovic. David, how are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
And well, David, well, going into the season, the preseason polls are out, and right now you guys are sitting at number 4 in the conference.
Well, I mean, number 4 is good. We'd like to be number 1, but there's always good teams like Tarleton, Midwestern, Commerce. Angelo's always good. Then you got teams like Eastern that got a new coach, so they're turning it around. And then Kingsville returned a lot of people. So, I mean, you never know what teams are going to be good and what teams are going to be bad. We're just out there to play every night.
And on top of that, you also received a Preseason Player of the Year award.
Well, yeah, that's a great honor to have. I'm very blessed to receive that. But at the end of the day, for me, it's more about winning the conference and winning the national tournament. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, great honor.
And after the past week or so of training camp, how do you feel the guys have been gelling together so far?
Well, I think we've been gelling very well. We returned everybody but one person. And, well, Carl played freshman year, so he knows a lot of our stuff, and he was there to watch last year. And then Eric Mosley, he practiced with us all last year, and he was there freshman year to play too. And then we got Skylar coming in, which knows a lot of the coaches' stuff. You know, he played at Winona with Brown and Gove for a little bit, so he knows what they expect from him. And then Drew and Jordan are coming along very well.
And David, you've been playing for a few years now here at WT. What's it been like for you playing in the Lone Star Conference?
Well, I think it's the best conference in Division II. It's very physical. We have a lot of good players, a lot of Division I transfers. And you know night in, night out is going to be a battle, so you got to bring your A game.
And finally, David, what is maybe a couple games this year that you really look forward to playing?
Well, I look forward to every game personally, but I feel like there's some big ones when you play like at Tarleton, at Midwestern, at Commerce, at Angelo. Any away conference game is huge because it's always tough to win on the road. Word to Coach Brown.
Oh, David, we'd like to thank you for joining us and good luck this season.
Thank you.